Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Guyan. I am an intuitive business success coach, a green witch and a tarot card reader. This is your weekly quickie for the 30th of August to the 5th of September. So let's see what's in store, Taurus. We start with your theme for the week, which is Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. How often do we sit down to create something and we think it's all about us and it's all down to us? It's not. I was listening to a very old Hay House recording. I think it was from 2016 or 2018. It was Albert Violdo, and he was talking about when he goes to write a book, he journeys into the future where the book is already written and then comes back to the present and writes it. And I thought that was fabulous. I thought it was such a great idea. This is about you co-creating whatever it is that you're doing in your business with Spirit. Meditate before you start making things. Before you start writing, do stuff like free writing, where you just write whatever comes into your head and just write and write and write and write until you're exhausted with it, and see what gems you've written, because quite often Spirit will flow through you and you will have ideas. And you know, it's always rough and ready at the start. I know when I do this, it takes me a little bit of time to get into the flow with it. But once I start, it's like I get all these downloads of messages and there's a lot of little gems in there. We've got the Two of Feathers. This is where you need to focus your energy. This is about you making some decisions. And I feel like this is bringing us back to here. That you may not know what choices to make or what direction to go in. So you need to ask Spirit, basically. Ask Spirit for help. It's all you ever need to do. If you're stuck, if you are lacking some clarity, if you have a massive choice to make, it's so simple to just call out to the universe and ask for help. Ask for a sign. Ask for a symbol to be shown to you. Ask for an answer to be given to you in a dream. There are so many ways of asking for help, and Spirit and the universe are just sitting there waiting. They're waiting for somebody to ask them for something so that they can start flinging symbols around and messages around with great abandon. Once you get into the habit of asking, it's so funny how things will pop up. It's quite incredible. There's a story I have about how I was looking for my dream retreat centre, and we've looked at so many houses, and we find a place and we often go back and visit time after time after time, and then we'll look at the surrounding area, and then I like to just sit close to the property and get a feel for whether I can feel the energy of it and whether it's the right property for me. And we'd found, I don't know, 2 or 3 so far that had been quite good, and we'd focused on investigating whether they were going to be the right place for us. And then I found this particular property online and I was just enthralled by it. So we drove out to go and see it, and I was feeling a little bit disheartened because the other properties had all seemed really good on the surface, but over a period of time of visiting we'd realised that they weren't right. So we went to see this other property, and before I left I said, please Spirit, give me a sign that this is the right house, because I don't want to be wasting time doing all these investigations that we do to make sure that this property is the right property for us, because this is what we are going to be living in for the rest of our lives. We want it to be our lifetime house, and I don't want to buy something and then realise that it doesn't suit my purposes, that the energy doesn't feel right, that the land isn't right, that, you know, there's something just a bit off about it. And so we decided to walk around the edges of the property, and the property has quite a lot of land with it, so we got a lot of space to walk around it. And just as we turned a corner, I saw something in the undergrowth, and it kind of popped its nose out and then went away again. And I thought, I'm sure I saw something there, but it was so fast that I didn't know what it was. It was like in the blink of an eye, like out of the corner of my eye. So I wasn't 100% sure of what I'd seen. And then as we walked closer, a little fox came out of the undergrowth, stood in front of me on the path, looked me straight in my face, and then turned and walked away towards the property. And I was so shocked by this, because my business had already been called Wild Fox for a long time. That fox told me everything I needed to know. It was the sign from the universe, and I was absolutely incredulous. And I was so incredulous, I've got the tiniest photo of this fox as it disappears off into the distance, because I couldn't get my photograph in time. It was just staring straight in my face, as if to say, you wanted a message, lady? Here's your message. So never be afraid to ask Spirit for advice on your decisions, on what direction to go in, because the answers will be given to you if you're open and observant. I didn't even need to be that observant. The fox just stood there right in front of me. It was plain as anything. You've got the 5 of acorns. You could be challenged this week. There could be a bit of conflict, a bit of tension. Somebody with opposing beliefs, somebody who's very opinionated, who's going to start shouting the odds about what they believe in and what they don't believe in. It's something that you need to move past. Use it as an opportunity for growth if that's what's necessary. You know, there may be an opportunity for you to grow out of this. There could be something in their opinions that triggers something in you that is positive. You know, maybe you see something in a very different light as a result of this challenge. Maybe you see something that you could do or say that would stop this challenge happening. Somebody was saying the other day about how if you know your facts that back up your opinions, it's easier to cope when people challenge you, because you form those opinions on the basis of facts. And those facts then can be repeated to rebuff whatever the criticism is. But it also reminds you of why you think the way that you do. You can believe in yourself and your own opinions. And that's not a problem, is it? So it shouldn't bother you if you know why you believe the things that you do. We've got the 3 of crystals here. And this is all about collaboration, productivity, planning, growth, skills and learning. I think it's going to be quite a good week for you, actually. I think we'll turn the last card over, because I can see a story coming here. We've got the High Priestess, intuition and sacred knowledge at the end. The story I see here is you have some decisions to make about what direction you need to go in. You are maybe feeling challenged by other people's opinions. So that could be swaying you. You could be thinking, well, should I do things the way that pleases my friend or my partner or my kid or my grandma or whatever? But you're being advised now to co-create with Spirit, to let Spirit be your guide, not earthly mortals who may never buy anything from you anyway. You'll be given the signs. But I think you'll feel a little bit challenged. You'll feel a little bit like maybe you should do things differently because of something somebody says. But you need to be sure of yourself and ask Spirit, not rando people. I think then you're going to get into a situation where you are productive. You can plan for what it is that you decide to do. You can create it. You might need to learn some new skills to make it happen. But you'll be off. You'll off and fly and do that. I feel like the collaboration part of this particular card is not referring to you creating a team to push yourself forward. I feel like it's a collaboration in learning from somebody else, a mentor or a guide, or, you know, taking a course on something, because it could be that the decision that you make is to do some further training or to learn a new skill. That's what I feel this is about, and then you'll go away and you'll just get on with it and get cracking. And then we finish with the High Priestess. This is telling you to trust your intuition. And I feel, again, like this is linked with Spirit. Spirit will give you the guidance, and then you'll know which way to go. You'll automatically know which way to go. The High Priestess is such a beautiful card. This is about a lot of feminine energy. And I wonder if actually the skills that you want to learn are something that are rooted in something more spiritual. So it may not be something like marketing or whatever. It might be a modality that you're thinking of doing. This is you being receptive and meditating. You know, it kind of ends where it starts here with this. I feel like you need to just trust yourself to know what is the right thing to do for you, what is the right decision to make. And she's saying that by using your intuition, you will have the answers. The truth will surface into your consciousness. But you may need to do some meditation, Be receptive. Be calm about it. Empty your mind a little bit so that you're open to receive all these messages from Spirit that will help you with your decision. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that. I loved making it for you. If you did appreciate me making this video for you, please do like and subscribe and share it with anybody that you think might benefit from it today. Let me know in the comments, as always I say this, what are you struggling with in your business? If I could wave my magic wand here and change something for you, what would it be? Would it be more money, more clients? Would it be more confidence? Would you like to be more visible? Would you like to figure out what business to start? Lots of different things that you could ask me. Please do put it in the comments and let me know. And finally, just to let you know, the Firefly Circle is open. If you're interested in making a wider impact on the planet and the people we share it with through your business, please do check it out. The links are below. It's free and I think we'll have a lot of fun. So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. Have a great week and I'll see you again soon with love and magic always. This is Maria Guines signing out.